Hello. Caught myself out there. Look, I've all gone a bit ghosty. Ooh, let's get myself down a tad. There we go. That's not so bad. I've seen worse. And I'm also going to, let me see, create a little window projector so I can keep an eye. I can keep an eye on you lot. Yes. So here we go. We're going to do some more of the old Baldur's Gate Raven anime. Hello, my friend. Good to see you. You're always the first in, bless you. I hope you're keeping well. So it's going to be a little bit of Baldur's Gate 3. It's just a general play. Because I was going to play anyway, so I thought I might as well stream it. And but with controller. And there we go, it should work. And mods as well. So, and my good friends at Shadow, who I hope they keep giving me this, because I'm in love with Shadow. I hope they keep extending me Shadow for some time. But we'll see. I'm sure all good things come to an end. It's great for streaming, because I can run it literally on the game on a Shadow, on their virtual server, whilst running my OBS stream setup over here. So it's just easier, to be honest. It's just easier, that's all. That's all it is. So let's just see if this is all working. It's kind of working down there, isn't it? Oops, that's me. Didn't mean to make me bigger. Okay, that's good. I hope you're well, my friend, on a Sunday. The sun is shining and all the moonlight is warm. I don't know. It could be any of those things, couldn't it? Is that on automatic? Let's see. Right, so here we are. Oh, hang on. Where's my controller? Come back. Where's it gone? There it is. Let me just stretch. I don't know why it does this. I just noticed it recently. Doing well. I love Shadow. Yeah, honestly. I was quite cynical of it initially. And then they got in touch and said, hey, we're looking for partners. Would you be interested? And, you know, we'll give you Shadow for free. I think for 6 months, they said. And then they kind of said, we'll review it and see how often it's mentioned. And, you know, it's worth I mean, it's all fair enough value for them. Now, what I was going to do was, I found if you mess about, this isn't Shadow's fault. If you mess about with the old full screen and all that stuff, there you go. It gets rid of the blue bar at the bottom. I think it's more to do with me, to be honest. So anyway, it just works really well. Now, I could just use GeForce Now, and it would look amazing. But I can't run mods on GeForce Now. And these days on most games, well, not all games, but a lot of games, I like to play with mods. Particularly just to kind of get you through. I'm not a challenge gamer. I'm not into Souls-like and rogue-like and all that stuff. I don't mind puzzles. I don't mind puzzles at all. I love puzzles and things like that, and, you know, exploring, and I don't mind conflict either. But it just speeds things up a little bit. Now, I'm trying to find the final ball, and I can't remember where I've been. I think I've already done this area. It's this huge map, a big sprawling map. Do you know what? I should actually be playing Skull and Bones again, because it ends. It's over today. Well, tonight-ish. Just deciding what's best for my little self down here. Yeah, so it ends on the 28th, which is tomorrow. You don't want out there, do you? We get it down there. But it started at like 4 in the morning my time, so I think it's going to end at a similar time, and that's my That's my concern, to be honest. But any road up, I've loved it. I've really got into it today. I can't wait for it to come to be published, but I'm not 100% sure.
Objective noted.
Oh, it's my fault. I pulled the cursor in. Yes, I'm not 100% sure when. Oh, look, I've got some updates to do.
Indolence breeds madness.
Let's update our characters. Probably quite a few updates, to be honest. Level 10. Right. I think I've got 3 updates per character. Right, so change your cantrip. I don't know what a cantrip is. I see this mentioned quite often. Bone chill, prevent the target from healing until your next turn. I mean, I don't use a huge amount of spells, to be fair, because of my cheaty mods. Because I'm impervious to death, so I don't really need to mod folk. You know, magic people. That's what I'm kind of inferring, I think. Right, shocking grasp. Yeah, let's have that one. And got another one. Get 2 for the price of 1. What's that one there? Melf's acid arrow, mage armor, protection from evil and good. Create a dark shroud, gust of wind, thunder wave, witch's bolt, shatter. Let's go burning hands. Yeah. Oh, now I've got to get rid of 1, having just added them. What to get rid of? Enhance leap. What's this? Cloud of daggers. No. I don't want to get rid of any. I'm just going to accept everything. There we go. Level 11. I think I've to take her up to level 12. So got to add another one of these things. What's this? This is new. Oh no, it's not. I thought it was new. Shield. Yep, I'll have a shield, and I'm not getting rid of anything. So that's her. I think there might be one more, and that's her dealt with. Oh, it's just health increase, so just whip through that one. Oh, choose select a feat. Select a feat. Elemental adapt. Your spells ignore resistance. No, what am I doing? Oh, hang on. It might be good, actually. Ignore resistance to a damage type of your choice. Yeah, that could be quite good. And then we get to select a feat passive. What? Your spells ignore... Oh, now I have to choose what... All right, fire every time. There you go. That's her dealt with. I think we've got one more character. Whoops. Level up. Level up. Oh dear. Righty hoey. Let's see, what's this dude? Oh, his health's gone up. He gets to choose a thing as well. Charge is quite good, actually. Yeah, we'll have that one. And all the spellbook stuff. I'll get rid of command. I haven't ever used it, and I think there are probably better ones. Magic weapon. If you use a weapon with arcane energy. Oh, we've got that one already, look. Let's choose something we don't have. Got all of these. What about that one there? What's that? Bless. Oh, bless. Bless up to 3 creatures. I don't want to. Compelled duel. Compel an enemy to attack only you. I suppose it doesn't matter, because I only ever play the one character. I don't need to bring them all in, because you never run out of stuff with all the mods going on. And you're never injured, so you don't need health and stuff. This is the trouble with mods. On the one hand, it's cool, but on the other hand, it's lukewarm. Wrathful Smite. We'll have that one. Excellent! Oh, he's got 3 more to go. Right, we'll be really, really quick. I know this is boring. Warden of... What happened there? It all disappeared. Oh, there it is. Added Warden of Vitality. While this will last, you can target Blinding Smite, evoke a heavenly flare, and possibly blind your target. Crusader's Mantle, radiate a holy power. Daylight. Yeah, I'm having that one. I don't know why. I think they're all mine, actually. I don't think I had a choice. Brave of the Beaver. Hey, Ryan. How are you, brother? Good to see you, my friend. Just a nice chilled Sunday thing. You know the kind of thing. Just a bit of chill gameplay, my friend. Well, I'll tell you the truth. Let me tell you what's actually going on. I was booted out of the house because Mrs. Rokk and Little Rock, Arkansas, watching an Adam Sandler movie. I don't mind Adam Sandler. He's okay. But I'd rather do this. Doing great, brother. How are you? I'm all right, actually. We went out for a lovely walk in a rather unfortunately named village near here called Cockington. No, I'm sorry. Google it. It exists. It's one of the most beautiful villages with... Unitrix. Hello, dude. With the most gorgeous old English cottages and all sorts of stuff. It's just very unfortunately named. What can I say? Right, you acquire the following. Don't think I've got to change these. We'll accept all of that. I think we've got one more maybe to do on him. Nope, two more. Very bad. Yes, I know. And it is beautiful. Go on, honestly, go and Google it. I'll wait. It's the funniest. But it is a gorgeous place, and we went for a lovely walk there, and a nice cup of coffee. It was very pleasant. Out with the famille. Right. What am I going to give you, my little friend? Lucky? Would you like Lucky? You can have Lucky. Sure, good boy. Oh, hang on. That's 2 Luckies. You can use a luck point, but can you use it twice? So good they named it twice. Right. Back to the action. There we go. Sorry about that little interlude as I updated my characters. Really? Crystal, I just got done watching. Oh, yeah, that's the Bar Mitzvah one. Is that? Well, that's the one they're watching. Because, Adam Sandler got a contract with Netflix to put together, I don't know, 3 or 4 movies. He did that one with Jennifer Aniston, and that was okay, but... And he's doing this one with his daughters, his real-life daughters, and his wife's even in there somewhere. How did I manage to come back here? What am I doing here? Let's leave camp. Let's get back to the action. So we got full mods, which basically means that...
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Oh, there are. Right, disarm. So what do the mods mean? Well, number 1, it means I never fail on the dice. Never. Number 2, it means that in most instances, nothing can kill me. Which, sounds boring, but actually it's not, because I found there's 2 ways that you can play this game. There's the actual way, which Bjorn and SPG, love it for. Which is fair enough. Lady Shah knows what you bury deep inside your spirit. She knows what pains you and gnaws away at you, so she can release you from your shackles. Okay. And there's my way. My way involves still playing the puzzles and the combat and stuff, but you just get through it a little quicker. I've got so many games to play. I haven't got the time. If I was just a normal gamer, and didn't manage to get hold of codes and stuff like that, then I would play it for all it's worth. Right. No, stop shooting stuff. Get in and add your book.
That's the Nightsong.
Right. Teachings, was that one that we just got? Let's hold A down. Oh, hang on. Something happened. Something definitely happened. Oh. But I think I've done this. I wonder if it's set me back. Oh, I hope it hasn't. No, surely not. No, I hadn't got into here. I don't think I got into here. Let's have a look. Yeah, so that worked. We got in. Oh, Justice Nightwear. So do the mods make it like easy? Yeah, so let me see if I can show you Unitrix. So here I am now in mouse mode, and you can see all that stuff underneath. Go away, Streamlabs. Get out of it. Go on. Be off with you. So you can see all that stuff. I think it makes it much harder to play when you've got all this going on. And I think this is for the purists. You know, for the guys that really know their Dungeons and Dragons and the Baldur's Gate, and maybe they played early access for a long time. But I'm on display mode, so let me get the windows up. Here we go. So we're in Shadow, and this is what I use. It's called WeMod. Now you can use this for free, but I pay, and I pay because it allows me to save my mods, gives me more options. If you don't pay, then you have to kind of do this every time, which is a little bit of a pain. So you're going to buy it? Yeah, go for it, Ryan. Absolutely, my friend. So as you can see, although I do appreciate it's a little bit tiny text, but all of the stuff down the left-hand side are the options available for this game. And different games have different options. I've only got Grounded and Baldur's Gate. So Grounded's got even less options, but, you know, unlimited health, that kind of stuff. And then Baldur's Gate. So I have in Baldur's Gate God mode, which basically makes you invincible to enemies. Unlimited movement. So when you're normally playing the game and you move your character forward, there's only so far you can go. You run out of stamina. And then you kind of have to wait till it's your go again. But with this unlimited movement, you could just go and keep going and keep going. It just makes it easier. Items don't decrease. To be honest, you don't really need that one. It just means that even if you use a spell, it's still going to be there when you come to use it again. Ignore weight without. So there's a state in the game where you've got so much stuff in your inventory locally that you kind of start to walk really slowly, and you can't go upstairs and stuff, and you've got to get rid of it all. With this on, you can just fill your inventory and keep going. You never have a problem. Now, it has actually got unlimited XP. I want to turn that off because if you leave that on, and I don't worry about XP when I'm doing mods, what happens is your character could just update forever. And you don't want that, really. I did that in Remnant 2, and it wasn't fun. There's a whole bunch of other things which I don't bother with. And then the only two at the bottom that I do bother with are max companions approval. I don't really know what that means. But my companions approve of me to the max. And roll dice always succeed. So when you roll the dice, you never fail. Actually, if you use it begins with a K, Kyrian or Killian or something. If you use all that malarkey, then Skull and Bones. There's mods for with WeMod. There are mods for just about every game. And they're all accessible to you. So if I look for Skull and Bones, I haven't bothered with it, but it's not. No, it's not there. Atlas Fallen though. They're adding them all the time, and they're not the only outfit that do mods. There's other subscription services as well. But I love the interface, and more importantly for me, even if I'm running it WeMods on Shadow, which I am here in France, there's an app. Trust me, and the app lets me control it anywhere. So it just knows that you're connected in. I'll show you. Sometimes I have to kill it and re-fire it up. But this is great because some games, right, so there we go. So now we've got WeMod. There you go. I know it's out. It's not, the camera's set to manual focus, but it's essentially the same as you're seeing, or you did see. So some games, and Baldur's Gate is one of them, you have to fire up the game and then load the Wii mod thing, right? Which is a bit of a pain if it's behind the game. With the app, I can just fire the game up and then fire Wii mod, and off it goes, which I love. So anyway, that's what I do. That's how I roll. Let's get back in here. So as you've seen, and again, it's showing the keyboard and mouse interface. So all you got to do is grab your controller, press the old button, and you're away. If you are thinking of using a controller for Baldur's Gate, is a tip for you. If you go to settings, because sometimes it doesn't work if you go to options, and you're in there and it's like, what? Link to site. Oh, it's just Wemod. WEMOD. Google it, you'll be there. And Ron is here for Baldur's Gate 2. Mate, the way I play it, you may as well be Baldur's Gate 1. Go to options. And then if you go across to interface, yeah. When you get to interface, you'll see there it says automatic. But sometimes it will be fixed on keyboard only, like this, which means that the controller no longer works. So if you do find that's the case and you're pressing the controller and it ain't happening and what not, just grab a mouse, any mouse, come to interface, click on this and choose either automatic or controller only. I choose automatic. It does detect the controller. There we go. And you can choose whether you want to use an Xbox or a DualSense controller. Now, I haven't tried this, even though I'm using a PlayStation 4 controller. I haven't actually tried it with DualSense. Hello, Pedder. How are you, brother? Good to see you, my friend. Good evening to you. So I'm just going to press close and see if it... yes, it's working. So it's recognised my old PS4 controller. I also discovered with Skull and Bones, they do a similar thing. So it allows you to choose between keyboard and mouse and controller. And then it has choose the controller overlay. And you can choose DualSense, Xbox, even Stadia. I don't laugh, it was in there. It's in Skull and Bones. Stadia controller. Amazing. So, where are we? It's about Butcher's Hook. Did we come down from up here? Was it? We are looking for a little round ball. We've only got to find one more. And then we've satisfied this encounter. So these are... Is this an area I haven't been to before? The freaking map is huge. Right, so that's me, the little white dot facing north, according to this map. But I think I need to be coming the other way. Oh, no, don't want to go up there. Who was that? Who just fired at me? How very dare you? Oh, no, you know what? I think I was attacked by a rat. Cheeky thing. Well, it's all good. I've got my mods on. They can't harm me. Right, the Silent Library. But yeah, so been loving the old Skull and Bones, and I did it last time with Skull and Bones when I did the beta. The beta. Let's disarm this. I was just getting into it, and it was the end of the beta. All of that stuff. And I just got back into it, and it's the end of the beta. And I don't know when it's ended. It's officially tomorrow, but the times are weird. So it's likely to be first thing in the morning here, UK time. Something like that, maybe. I don't know. I tell you what, if it's running tomorrow, that's what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm gonna call in sick. Just don't tell the boss. Oh. Books and stuff. Yeah, I don't know about you, but maybe it's age. But one of the problems I have, done that one already, is when you've got a huge map like this, which is it's quite big. When you're playing it, it's fine because you remember you've just been in there and you've come there. But when you leave it for a couple of days and then you come back, and then like, oh, I can't remember. It takes me a while to warm up again until I establish what I'm doing, where I've been. Oh, hang on, what's this big painting? What?
Maybe not.
Why not? Just do it. It's a relief of Shah, apparently. Can I walk through? Oh, look. Aha. Pick it up. What did I just pick up?
Quite a spear.
Yeah.
Why hide it away?
I don't know. That's pretty cool. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at that, mother. Magical durability. Oh, there's lots of... This is good. Yeah, it takes me a bit to get orientated again. Exactly. Exactly, mate. I've been loving your content of late, by the way. I really have. You know, I can see how hard you're trying, mate.
Trust secrets.
And not just on YouTube either, but on Twitter, on X. I see you. I see you.
Trust your secrets to the night.
And more power to your elbow, my friend, as they used to say. Let's have a quick look at what we just picked up. Look at all the stuff. Look at it. Oh dear. Because I've got this unencumbered thing on, so I can just carry stuff forever. It's all good, my friend. All good. We've all got to look after each other, haven't we? No, it was this, wasn't it? The Dark Justicia helmet. Very, very rare, apparently. Let's see, what does it do? It gives me magical durability. The wielder has a +1 bonus to saving throws against spells. Don't know what that means. Covert critical. While obscured, the number you need to roll a critical hit while attacking is reduced by 1. Don't need that. What about the one I had? Smite the Graceless. Creatures who miss their attack roll against the wearer. Yeah, I'm having that one. I'm keeping it. As pretty as this one is. But here's the thing I love. What I can do, let's see where it is. It's over here. There it is. If I hold down with the old right button, is it right? No, of course I'm using the durability of the thing. What is it now then? God, get out of it. X is for actions is square. Okay, so hold down the square and you can move it to another character. So I'm going to give it a Kurz, who's pig ugly, but he's my favourite character. He's this dude down here.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
You can't really see his little face, but let's have a look and see what his helmet is. He's wearing... Oops, bring it back. He's wearing the Grim Skull. Attackers can't land critical hits. And he has resistance to fire. So I don't know how that pans against the Dark Justicia. But it looked nicer. You get to see his little... Oh, look at that. It's got like a little golden thing going on. Yes. You can wear that one, dude. Oh, meanwhile, I want to have a look at that Spear of Destiny or whatever it was called that she picked up. Oh, she's so pretty. I'm in love with my character. I've got to be honest with you. It wasn't Cacophony. Was it Great Club? I haven't been to a great club in years. It's true. I don't think there's a club in the country that would let me in anyway. Get out of it, Grandad. Go on, get out of it. Go home with your mate. Get out of here. Spear of Night. Was it Spear of Night? Oh, it was pretty rubbish, wasn't it? A Shah's blessing. If Shah allows it, use this spear to kill Nightsong. Well, it's clearly got some benefit, but I ain't putting it on. Right. And I didn't get me ball, which I'm most upset about. That was the only reason I came in here. Oh, that's the candles. Oh, yes, I keep forgetting to do this. Hold down X or A, and then you can investigate everything within that circle, what you cast. Thus. Because sometimes there are little hidden things, and sometimes there are things above you that you don't get. Oh, look at this, there's a wall here now.
Might not be the time.
Well, I don't know about the time. I want to get through you. Go on in. Jump.
Next time's the charm?
Never mind the freaking charm. You got in, you can get out again. Oh no, it's stuck
Maybe
now.
not.
Jeez, my character's stuck. Oh, man. Oh, we got through. That's good. That's good. Right, now we do the quick search thing here. Rows of books, not else. I'm just desperate to find me ball. A couple of books. Sometimes the books are useful. Sometimes you need to read them. Oh, look at this. He's got initiate notes. If the rumours are true, the answer lies within the pages of these books. It must do a hidden way to become first among all dark justiciars. How can I not pursue such a prize? It doesn't matter if I was not commanded to walk this path. Lady Shah will surely admire my cunning. He's a cunning linguist. I will scour every page, devour every word. I must find this relic. Yeah, me too, dude. What's he got here? He's got like a jar of pickled onion or something. We don't want that. Right, so we got in and looked around and didn't really find anything of use. Let's try this side. Have you got Pedro? Have you got some kind of a deal going down with Samsung? It never seems to be a week goes by that you haven't got a new bit of kit. That's the kind of deal I want. I would love to be able to. I'd love to do tech reviews and stuff, but you do it well, my friend. You do it well. Teachings of the Locks, Dark Justiciar. I never read. I don't. This is my problem. I can't be bothered to read it. Anything, any game I'm playing, I can't be bothered to read. I just collect it. Think, oh, if I need to, I'll go back and refer to it at some point. Let's shoot a hinge. Woohoo! I haven't, unfortunately. It's just my phone upgrade. Ah, nice. Yeah, that's a good shout. So every couple of years, you get to do another one. Something to look forward to. It's hard getting started without getting into debt. Yes. And it's not like with games, is it? So, you can go and grab your game from Steam and play it for up to 2 hours and then get a refund, like I used to be able to do with Stadia. But when you buy kit... Now, the only time that used to work, I'm not saying I ever did this, was Argos used to do the 16-day money-back guarantee, no questions asked. And so you could literally go and buy a bit of kit, test it out, use it, like get a camera for the old birthday party, take some shots, put it back in the box and take it back. They've got wise to it now. But Amazon do similar. If you could be quick, you could definitely do an unboxing with Amazon and get a refund. As long as you kind of sent it back within a week, you'd be fine. Because they do. That's why I use Amazon. The only reason I use Amazon is because I tend to buy a lot of stuff just on spec. I'll give it a go. This is quite fun. And when it comes, it's like, oh, God, it looked much better in the photo. So at that point, I just go, yeah, sending it back. Sometimes, if it's not a huge value, they don't even ask you to send it back. They just say, we'll give you a refund. I think it could work, my friend. Honestly, try it. I mean, try it with a cheap thing first. But all you've got to do is when it says, what's the problem? Just leave it blank. It's all automated. Do it, dude. Do it. Just put a little credit at the end. Any crime committed during the making of this video was solely down to Rokk. But you see my point about move. You just keep on going. I'm still desperate to find this little blue ball. A little blue ball. And I'm not even sure that I've not been to all these places. There's my gang. They're all over there. I separated from them at one point because I didn't want them to break what I was doing. I wonder if it's that Thorn's relic. Open the door to the inner sanctum. They do give you little clues. Right, there's one there. But that was a trial. So I've done that one. And I've done the same trial. So I've got two of me balls 2 of me balls. I've got to remember on the other side. Here we are. 2 of my balls from there. And I have to find a third, which looks... See, there's that soft... Oh, soft step trial. Have I done that one? Isn't that where I just was? Oh, I know. That was... Was that the... I don't know. I'm going to go back and find out because... Where am I? Where am I? There I am. The other thing I don't like about this map is it's actually quite hard to work out which direction you need to walk. Right, down here. And then I need to go to the right. What's this pink carpet thing? That sounds a bit of an innuendo. And then... No, that's the leaf. Well, that's where a couple of them are. Let me see. Let's look at the old map close up. That's the one we want. Oh, dagnabbit. Let's go back to the pink carpet and turn right. Is it up here? I think it is. Okay. Right, we're now in the territory of the soft step trial. I've done this. This was, yeah, I've done this. There was these ghosts, and every time, it was a bit like British Bulldog. Every time the ghost saw you, you would be sent back to the start, so I killed them. I was quite proud of my solution. So that ain't the place. That is not the place where we're going to get the next one. Soft step is done. Self-same and Faith Leap was the hardest one, actually, because even though with my mods on, it was still killing me. And it wasn't even softly with its love. That is the only... Oh, there's a... Not going there, because that takes us out. Third one. Where are you? Zoom right out and see. No. Let's go. Hello, Sam. How are you, my darling? Are you in Cornwall? Or is that happening tomorrow? Oh, no, that's where you're headed next week, isn't it? Down to Cornwall. Very nice. Beautiful place. Right. Let's get out of here. And head back. Am I even headed in the right direction? Ish. Tomorrow. Excellent. Excellent. Well, I don't know. The weather's not great. I'll order you some special weather. No, I don't need a candle. Go back from Wales. Oh, you're up Wales way. You're South Wales, isn't it? Your manor. Right. Let's see. See, there are other levels, but hole. Right, yeah. Oh, hang on. What was that? There's a sneaky one that I hadn't spotted before. Ah. Or is it just that it's the rat? No, I'm going to go back. I want to go and check this out. Check it out, man. Yeah, it's kind of this area. Where's that cheeky rat, then? I think he's down below. So one of the things you can do with the mods is you can jump to where you would die if you jumped without the mods. Now, she does get knocked out for a bit, but she comes back to life, which I love. Come on, get up, Deirdre. There she is. Doesn't take long. Yeah, there's them rats that we found. Oh, it's just the lift thing that we went up in. I'm going to kill those rats. There's a rat in the kitchen. There's a rat in the kitchen. What's that? A blade barrier. Let's give him one of this. Hey, dude. Hey, dude. Look at him. He's off. Woohoo! I ain't hanging about. What do we get from looting a rat? Not a lot. Not a lot. Let's bring the lift back down again. Mix of weather for the week, but that's okay. You just need the time away. Oh yes. Oh yes. No, it's beautiful. Are you going north or south Cornwall? Are you going kind of Newquay, Bude way, or are you going down Falmouth, around that neck of the woods? Oh, there he is. Look, bless him. He was hoping that I wouldn't spot him. But because you were a cheeky rat, you're getting chopped up. Oh dear. Cheeky little rat. I've got one of my other characters talks to animals, but when you talk to a rat, they're just really cheeky. They're not interested in, giving you any help. So, I don't care about them. Let's disarm all of this stuff and see if that opens anything up. Oops. That could be of use, actually. Soft step trial. No. I didn't realise that the library has the clues for all of the various trials that I took ages to solve. Thanks, library. So what did the soft step trial do? The soft step trial was painful because you had to walk around a path to get to the end and you couldn't see the path. And if you walked off the path, you would have to start again. If you did it 3 times, you died, even with mods. So you sort of just had to keep trying and reloading and trying and reloading. And I reckon this tells you how to... Let me just get the filter on, L3, and choose latest. That should then be at the top. There it is. So I reckon this tells you the path. Let's have a look. Unless it's just cheeky. Love is the cruelest of all lies. Was this the... No, that's a different one. Egypt. Oh, so much for it being at the top. Do 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 do. Are you chuckling at me? Bude. Oh, it's gorgeous. I did their website. I did 2 websites for Bude. I did the town council website. I built them myself. And I did the Bude Castle website. Don't go looking for them. They've replaced them a long time ago with some local piece of cack. Nowhere near as good as mine. I mean, I don't need to find this. I'm just intrigued to see what it told me. I've already done it, so it don't matter none. Right, so that was that one. What was on this one then, if we disarmed this one? Never fail with the dice. The Night Singer. What can silence the Night Singer? Well, we know that because we've got it. It's the spear. Her name's all right. I'll take you. Maybe I didn't take the book. Local piece of cack. Yeah. If I didn't build it, it was a local piece of cack. It's true. I've just built a really nice website for Plymouth. It's like an online newspaper called planetplymouth.com. You can go and have a look if you want. You won't find it. There is a coming soon page up. But I'm well happy. The client is super excited. The ancient it didn't tell me anything, so that was a waste of time. Right, so I've disarmed those 2. I disarmed that button thing. Yeah. Yeah, Mrs. Rokk and Little Rock, Arkansas, are watching an Adam Sandler movie. So I don't have a massive problem with Adam Sandler, but you've seen one, you've pretty much seen them all. So I thought I would do some game stuff. I'll put up 2 shorts this weekend. One which just made me laugh. I created it last night. Called Went to the beach, this happened. Something like that. Which is If you haven't seen it, I'm not gonna spoil it for you. It's only about 15 seconds long, but honestly, you might struggle because I do have a shorts playlist. Yeah. And then I did one today, which I am deeply proud of, because it's 150 years of the Loch Ness Monster, but it's like a massive production. And I'm going to do a whole series of them. I'm going to do like 100 years of Bigfoot and 100 years of UFOs and all that kind of stuff. Did you see it? It does have hashtag horror stories or horror shorts or something. Do you know the funniest thing of all is, this is true, Sam. We went to Sidmouth yesterday. They had a fireworks display, which is where that was. It was genuine. And I literally, they said, oh, can we go down on the beach and watch it? And I thought, I could do a short here. Because there's like loads of people, there were loads of people, and you can see that on the video. And I thought, I can do something like show the sea and then go, hello, where did all these people come from? And then when the fireworks go off, I can zoom around. And that was going to be it. And I got the timing perfectly, right? And then as I'm driving back, well, I was in the passenger seat. I thought I could turn this into a horror short and put like a scary image at the end, so people are going, oh, fireworks, bah! And even though I did it, oh, sorry, doggies. I bet their ears went up. Even though I was in the car putting this thing together, I jumped. I watched it back and I jumped and I knew it was there. So funny. Reggie? Oh dear. Oh, I love dogs. I love dogs. We were saying over roast beef earlier. I said to Charlotte, my little rock, I said, oh, you're going to get a dog, aren't you? She said, oh, yeah, I can't wait to get a dog when she gets her own place later in the year or whatever. And I said, but there's just one thing. When you get your dog, I've just got one request. I did. And she said, what? I said, the name. You've got to call it Rocky. She said, oh, it's quite a nice name. Yes, the brand continues. Rocky the dog. Oh dear, that's going to be my one legacy when I'm gone. People will say, everywhere you go there's this Rokk name. Yes, he was a strange old fella. Oh, I'm really struggling to find this freaking third ball. So what was that? That's the soft step trial. Yeah, so what's the soft step trial then? Rocky. No, not with a C. Don't you be dissing the brand, Phoenix. Who was it said Phoenix the other day when you were in there? I can't remember who it was. There's a question mark there, look. Did you see it? Spear of the Night. We got the Spear of the Night though, didn't we? We did. Right, I'm now over the question mark. He's got nothing for us. What about the skeleton? A dagger. All right, let me just do a 360, 180, 90 degree sweep. Justice Nightwear. It's Justice Nightwear. It's Justicia Nightweaver. I killed him. I just wonder whether I wasn't meant to kill him as easily as I did. Oh, I took some stuff. No, I think it's just... Yeah, it's just a standard noise. So, Justice Nightwear and the skeleton. I mean, I could take the dagger, but it's of no value. No. What if I scan up here? Oh, Justice Soul Hunter. No, I've done all the Justicias. I've got all their garb. Anything hidden behind the wall here? Soul Hunter, large vase. Nope, nothing. So, oh, Did we check this dude out? Yeah. What about him with his little... Only those who've proven themselves worthy to the Mistress of Night are invited to look upon her secrets. Oh, matron. 4 controls adorn these walls. 1 permits entry. Oh, matron. Place yourself at the centre of the sanctum. Seek the northwest corner, but be wary. Enter here unwelcome. I thought it said enter her unwelcome there. I had to be... Quickly, I edited myself. You couldn't even spell it in those days, could you? And darkness will be quick to find you. Excellent. What else has the old skeleton got? A bottle. The Phoenix. It was Duran Duran, wasn't it? The Phoenix. Do. That was the James Bond thing they did, wasn't it? Do. Remember that one? Do. Phoenix to the flame. Poor old Simon Le Bon. He couldn't sing. He couldn't hold a note in a bucket. This is another true story. I got a call. Crikey. 20 odd years ago, I'm guessing, from Duran Duran's management. This is true. Could you give us a price, they said, for putting a website together for Duran Duran? Oh, what? Love to. So I thought I'd do him a decent price. Nice, cheap deal.
Might not be the time.
I can't remember what it was, to be honest with you, but it wasn't a huge amount. So I gave the manager the price, and he said, oh, I was expecting you to do it for free. He said, you know, we got loads of fans that will do it for nothing. I was like, well, get the fans to do it then, mate. What are you asking me for? It's cheapskates. All the millions that they've made. And he wanted it done for nout. They probably would have been an awful client as well. I mean, look, you know this management, isn't it? So the manager would have said to the band, oh yeah, I've got to put in $4,000 for a website. Like, oh yeah, it's all right, manager. Yeah. And of course he's pocketed it. And it never went anywhere near the web developer that he got to do it for nothing, because that's what management do. So anyway, needless to say, I never did get the job. I know, they get all that. Oh, we get it all the time. The amount of times I get people say, oh yeah, if you do a website for free, we'll allow you to put your name on it. Yeah, you're all right, mate. Cheers, pal. I did websites. Oh, what was that? A flipping rat arrived from nowhere.
The rat stares at you. It almost seems like it wants your attention.
What do you want, dude? I did the website and the app and the social media for the Exeter Chiefs for years, and it didn't lead to a huge amount of work. Why would putting my name on your website lead to me getting any more? Let me see if I can pull the band together, because one of these characters, is kind of the same. One of these characters can talk to animals. Study the rat. Oh, I don't have the talking to animals thing. Let me just have to do that. Oh, that's all right. I can roll a dice. Roll a dice for a very large mice.
It wants you to stop killing its fellow rats.
Oh.
Understandable enough.
Oh, right. I got told off by the rat. Hey, Pluto! Hold up your hands in peace.
The rat's eyes gleam with uncanny intelligence.
Oh, he's very happy now.
It seems to grasp your gesture.
Look at that.
And accept it.
Yeah, I know. Oh, mate, honestly, some of the things they try on. Well, the rat's happier. Now, is he going to lead us somewhere? Look at him, he's off. Oh, what's this? Talk. Talk to whom? Oh, what's this area? The rat is... No, come back, rat. I thought you were leading me somewhere, dude. Oh, I wish I had my Dr. Dolittle character. The Silent Library. I'm going to go back down there. I don't know that I've been down there before. That was an interesting discovery, which could have been all that the rat was intending to do. I haven't seen this either. I'm just having a quick look here first. Use
Her most sacred path.
Oh, I have been here. That was that puzzle where you had to stay on the path. Down we go. What are you doing? Get down. Get down. Get on down. Right. Oh, look at this. Ooh. Ooh. Intestines. I may have been here, actually. Oh, hang on, what's that down there? Oh no, that's where I've got to put me 3 balls. Well, I've only got 2. And it's not as natural as it sounds. So, yeah, I don't think there's any... I tell you what, let's just out of interest, save. Just press that button loads of times. And then let's try jumping down here and see if we can. Go on, do it. Jump. Yes, it will let us. Ooh. I'm making sounds like this is new, but my brain is so old. I've probably been down here loads of times already. I don't remember going around somebody's big old foot like this, though. Oh, look.
A ritual circle. Seems to be infernal in nature.
Well, it didn't... Nothing happened.
A ritual circle. Seems to be infernal in nature.
Oh, there's some candles. Look, if we light the candles... There's a big one. Oh, there's a reed thing. Yep, got
It
it.
speaks of magic that can divide someone into many.
No, don't do that yet. Light the candles up. Because, you know, whenever you watch the Hammer House of Horror, they light the candles, don't they? Right, here we go.
A ritual circle. Seems to be infernal in nature.
Oh, it's not worth doing nothing. Do I put music? Broken effigy. Do I put magic in there? Divine intervention. Call upon your deity. Plague. No. Fear. Spirit guardian. Could produce a flame, I suppose. That could be quite fun, couldn't it? Let's just... Oh. That was it. Hammer House of Horror was superb. Well, there was the TV series, but before that, of course, there was all the old movies with Dave Prowse. I always remember he used to pop up in... Dave Prowse was the guy that played Darth Vader. I'm sure you pop culture geniuses knew that. And he used to turn up in a lot of those old Hammer films. Oh, they are good. Somebody bought them. Somebody bought Hammer House of Horror. I think it was like a venture capitalist business a few years back, and they did actually do a couple of new Hammer films, but I don't think they were as good as they'd hoped, or at least they didn't get the reception that they'd hoped for. So we climb up here, and there we go. So there was a thing down there, but it didn't really serve our purpose much. You see my point that I made earlier? Mods are all well and good, and they are good, but they don't solve puzzles. So that's why I use them on this game, because it just allows you to get through the whole dice and the whole battle thing. And the game itself is challenging enough, because, well, at least it is for me. So there's still that question mark. Spear of the Night. Out of interest, let's go back and see that guy. I have a theory. Oh, Christopher Lee. I loved Christopher. My favourite was, there was 2, Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing. Peter Cushing was the guy I loved. He tended to be Van Helsing to Christopher Lee's Dracula. Christopher Lee, both of them dead, obviously, bless them. But Christopher Lee was an incredibly intelligent man. He spoke fluently several languages. But Peter Cushing who also played Doctor Who in the Doctor Who movies, and there weren't many of them. What am I doing? I don't know why I picked up my phone. Or even, oh yeah, the controller. That's what I was picking up. Right, this guy is the Justice Nightwear, right? And do you remember, those of you that have been with me now for a little while, and I'm losing you by the second. You were talking, he was a lovely old chap. I always remember, it was really sweet, actually, Sam. He was on, and, you know, I can't help it, but he was on Jim Will Fix It. Forget the other bit. I know what you're thinking. But his wife had died, bless him. I really remember this. It was really sad. And his wife's name was Rose, and he had written in to Jim Will Fix It and asked if he could have a rose named after his wife. I mean, it couldn't have been Rose. You couldn't have a rose called Rose, could you? Whatever she was called. And they literally they created a rose for his wife, and then he had it, you know, planted by her wherever her ashes were, and he was in tears, and so was I, little Rokk that I was in those days. Must have been quite young, but I thought, what a lovely chap. See, that's the thing, you sort of think, yeah, well, but he must have been a mega moot, but in those days they never made any money from being in films. They were just jobbing actors. You know, they got a couple of £1,000 for being in a movie. They didn't get any rights, any royalties or anything like that. So, I think if we grab the Spear of Night and stab this dude with it, even though he's dead, this is my theory. This is my theory, because I kind of feel like I was meant to kill him. Invalid target. Oh well, so much for that theory. So much for that theory, dearie. Reaver the Beaver. The one thing I find with the map is, though, that it isn't contemporary. So even though that says question mark Spear of the Night, it could have been referring to something from way back. Way back. Yeah, he was great, wasn't he? He turned up. Christopher Lee turned up as a villain in so many things, but he was another really nice guy. I can't remember if I saw him on a Parkinson thing or This Is Your Life or whatever, but yeah, he was. Oh, they fixed it. Oh, that's cool. Until the last time I checked this, if you look on the right hand of the screen, you've got all the fast waypoints you can take your character to. And then up until the last time I looked, the text was outside the black box. And I remember thinking, that's clearly a bug. And they fixed it now, so that's good. Yeah, Christopher Lee was cool. But Peter Cushing... See, both Peter Cushing and I believe Christopher Lee were both in the original Star Wars movie. Peter Cushing definitely was, because he was one of the Imperial dudes that Darth Vader kind of grabs him by the throat at the beginning when they're around the big table. They've got those like weird hats. He's like, I'm fairly certain that Christopher Lee was in it as well. Although he turn up in, wasn't he what's his name from Lord of the Rings? Wasn't that one of the last things that he did? Saruman, whatever his name was. Yeah, great British actors. Christopher Lee, I mean, I bet you he's still alive, having done all that and said all that. Let me just check with the old Wikipedia. You're wicked. Hello, Pedia. You're wicked. I've got Adam Sandler here, $440 million worth of Sandler. He is the same age as me, although he's actually 4 months older. Right, let's put it in. Christopher Lee was in Lord of the Rings. Yeah, that's what I said, wasn't it? Didn't I just say that? Or did I say Game of Thrones? I meant Lord of the Rings. Christopher Lee. Let's see when he passed. Let's have a look. Yeah, he died 2015. He was 93, bless him. Interesting character. But he had loads of stories. Right, Peter Cushing died a lot soon, probably back in the early 90s. Peter Cushing. There he is. 1994. There you go. He was born in 1913. There he is. Here he is. Peter Cushing. 1913. So he was... What age was he when he died then? 81. So Christopher Lee outlasted him. You can now... Oh, it's old Streamlabs. Liam, hello, dude. Got the new Samsung 4K Smart TV. Woohoo! 65-inch with a gaming hub. Very nice, my friend. Very nice. Get me up on YouTube then. Come on. I never remember a young Peter Cushing. Yeah, he's been about. I mean, obviously, been around for a while, doing movies and stuff. But he was a lead. He was like a leading man. He was also in Journey to the Centre of the Earth. Was he with Doug McClure? Doug McClure, you probably can't remember him. He did a series of movies that were like Journey to the Centre of the Earth and The Land That Time Forgot and The People That Time Forgot. I loved them when I was a kid in the 70s. And he kind of had, he must have been quite successful, but it was like his own movies. And Peter Cushing did Journey to the Centre of the Earth, but it was a Jules Verne book. So anybody from about 1960 onwards could have done a film version without having to pay copyright fees, basically. Jules Verne, who of course did Captain Nemo, but he also did Journey to the Centre of the Earth. I think he also did it was a book he wrote about going to the moon as well. Oh, which one? Was it the one with Doug McClure? Was it the one with The Rokk? Dwayne Dibley? Or was it the one with Peter Cushing? Peter Cushing. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Right, so let's just give up on that. And we'll consider that is completed. In fact, it's actually showing that little up arrow. I'm guessing that means it's been completed because those two have got one as well. So, need to find another little... If it's been completed... Yes, why didn't I find a ball there then? Well, I don't know, Rokk. Have you lost a ball? Have you tried coughing? Ray couldn't fit his either. What? What? Let's go back in here and just make sure that we have...
That's not going to work.
Yes, it is. Get in there. Come on, you did it earlier. Oh, do I have to unlock with the thing? No. No. Insert
What
tome.
can silence the Nightsong?
Oh, I had a book about that. I've got a book about that. Where did I put my book on the Nightsong? Do 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 do. Shipment orders. Evil Eye. Where's my book? Where's my book on the Nightsong? Oh, flipping heck. Look at everything I've got here. Toggle to the latest. Is it still latest? Yeah. Right, let's go back up to the top. We're looking for a Nightsong book. Moon Daughter, Self-Same Troll, Soft Night Singer. Let's try that one. Oh, it didn't. Oh, it did. It worked. Woohoo! Somehow I got in here just now. I think I just broke the game. I don't think I was supposed to get in here. But who cares? I was having a quick look, see if there's anything in these. I'm not going to find me ball in any of them. It's funny, my character, because...
Deliver the Night Mother's mercy upon her enemies.
I'm sure it's the same actress with that beautiful voice that does the kind of narration. But she puts this slight London edge to it. What's all this then?
Shroud yourself in...
That's not her, that's the ASMR woman. But if I go and have a look in a vase, for example, here you go, let's see. You see if you can hear her voice. Hang on. Speak, goddammit you. Oh well. Anyway, it does, and she does. I still haven't found my ball. Pick up. Oh, plate. What fits what? What are we talking about? Oh, the TV. I thought we were talking about balls. Right. Yeah, 65. Having said that, there is a rule when ordering TVs. It's all down to the distance that you're going to be reading or watching it from.
Trust your secrets to the night.
And so most rooms don't need any more than about 52 inch. But if you've got a big old room and you're going to be sat fair ways from it, then you definitely need a bigger one. I'm really keen on getting a projector, actually. Not to watch all the time, because you'd have to adapt your room and all sorts for that. But just for, like, special movies and things. You know, you can get those little projectors now, and they come in like they're like in a box. And you press a button and they come up. So then you can, like, put your the screen, I meant. There's nothing in that. Let's shoot this. No. Well, I was all very good in here, but I love in a very old house. Is that a lyric from a movie or something? So the space next to the chimney is just enough for 47 inches. Yeah, but I mean, that's fine. If it's an old house, so you might be sat quite close anyway. Because some people don't they put like the settee stroke sofa, whatever, in the middle of the room around the fireplace and the TV, and then like other people put them right at the back of the rooms. Who is Baldur? And when did he lose his balls? Yeah, good shout, mate. Must have lost them while passing through the gate at 3 a.m. Indeed. Lady Shah knows what you bury deep inside your spirit. She knows what pains you and gnaws away at your very being. Be open with her about your feelings. Let her place the soothing hands of oblivion upon your wounds. Let her know you utterly, so she can release you from your shackles. I ain't finding my bowl. Right, meanwhile, back at the map. So, we went through... Did we, though? Yes, we did. We did. Went through there, and then that was the place where we found some stuff. Tell you what, bollocks to this. Let's actually jump down and put our balls in the thing. It may just be that we actually do have them all, and I've lost count. That's happened before. Oh, I went the wrong way there. Look, we've already done that room. Big TVs for the win, I say. Right. Doobie-doo, be-doobie-doobie-doobie-doo. You ride on the footplate there and back again. Over bridges, under bridges. Ever since I've watched SPG and Rokk and heard others play Baldur's Gate 3, I've been too excited. Can't wait. Yeah. It's a fun little game, my friend. It's a fun little... Now, I don't think I'm going to get over there without considerably dying. Unless I use a special magic. Let me see if I have a special magic. No, that's the forced tunnel. Ooh. I have a spell somewhere that will let me go. Oh, there's a fly one. There's one that you can fly, but I've never got it to work. Telekinesis. Throw a creature. No. Wall of stone. Scroll of false light. Dimension door. Is that the one? No, that's where you send somebody. Oh, yeah. Teleport yourself to a place you can see. That's the one I want, I think. Choose the target. So that's me. Choose the destination. Choose your destination. Just there. I want to go here. Too far? You just spoil sport. Well, we've got to make our way there. Hey Adam, how are you, brother? How is Conan, by the way? How have you had a chance to have a little play with Conan? Conan Chop Chop. Hope you're having a lovely Sunday. I should imagine it's early evening, is it, where you are? Getting on that way? D4, bit Diablo with purple and crow. Awesome. Yeah, I am actually looking forward to playing it again when it comes to one of the services, as I'm sure it will. But so many games and so little time. They keep giving me game codes, guys. I got told off. This is a true story. I got told off yesterday by Outright Games, but in a nice way. Because I hadn't read the small print that said, don't publish the video on this game what we've just given you a code for until Monday. I didn't read it and I put it live. And worse than that, they actually only wanted me to show 2 minutes at the beginning of the thing. So, oops. Purple didn't say how she liked it or what. We made new characters. Was it the first time she had played it then? Diablo. What's this? Insert items. What?
Might not be the time.
Nah. Leave a... Oh, is it for bringing it back? We don't need to do that. There's our waypoint, which we don't need to use. I tell you what I wouldn't mind doing, though. If we join our friends together, let's group them all up. There we go. Now they're all grouped on me, but they won't come to me because they're too far away. But if we use the waypoint and we come back to the ancient sigil circle, which is right down the bottom. Ish, somewhere. Ancient sigil circle. There it is. Nope, that's not it. Can't read. It's not at the top. Where is it, man? Gauntlet of Shah. Let's do that one. Yeah. Anyway, wherever you go, they should join you. No, they didn't bother. Alright, we'll go back to camp. They always join us there. Rogue from X-Men is pretty cute. Is Rogue a man or what? I don't know. What are you saying? Oh, Ryan still loves Rogue. I thought you were just kind of making a random statement. You know, your undivided love for Rogue. Which is fair enough, mate. That's all right. Listen, I don't judge. Right. Back down away from camp. We'll all be together. She's an X-Men. What? Like, she uses Twitter? Where's all me dudes? Where's all the young dudes? Carry me, dudes. All right, stuff you. I'll go on my own. I don't care. You stay over there. Do what you want. Now, we've got to get down... I think... We've got to get down there. Oh, here they come, look. There they are. They've joined me. Hello, chaps. Hello, mate. You all right? Let me say hello.
Hey,
right.
soldier.
How's it going, dude? I can't send her back. That would be very rude.
Greetings.
Yeah. Is that it? Oh, right, okay. Rogue is a good class in Diablo. Ah, Rogue. I'm cleric in this. My character is a cleric. I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing, but because I'm kind of breaking or working outside the rules, it doesn't really matter. There's piles of bones there. Look, reconstituted duelist. Oh, look, they got stuff. Rusty Longsword. I used to love his band. We'll take the gold. We don't need any of this stuff, to be honest. Look at this. Treasure room. I still don't really know where I'm going here, by the way. I think this is a bit of a dead end. I want to get down the stairs so I can try putting the balls in the holes. All the young dudes carry the news. That was David Bowie. Back in the day. It's down that little bit of a hole. Not long. I wish I could make the characters run. You can speed them up in the mods app, but the whole game speeds up. It's really quite weird. It's not advisable. Right, let's go this way. We've got to go down anyway. So we need to find... Oh yes, we did go this way, didn't we, with the rat? But we need to go over there, so let's go this way. Purple, Crow and I got to the end of the mines in the main quest line of Diablo 4. I will ask later how she enjoyed it, or maybe she'll mention it on her stream tonight. Oh, bless you, my friend. She's bound to have enjoyed it, brother. Why wouldn't she? She's up your neck of the woods, isn't she? She's New York, I think, isn't she? Yeah, I'm sure she loved it. I mean, that's the one thing. You know, oh, here it is. I think. Is this where I've got to drop me balls? No, this is one they're already in place on that one. This is the right place, though. We've got to go down. I think. This is where the foot of the thing was. Here we go. Yes. So this is where we find out whether we have all the balls, but I'd rather just get rid of them anyway, if I can. Starfield, yes. I know, I agree, Liam. Insert items. Oh, look, I've got 3. I knew that was going to happen. There I am the entire night running around. 1. I knew that was going to happen. What an absolute idiot. Oh, there was another one up there. 2. That could be the longest ever YouTube short, I suppose. And then the final one, I have no idea. This is going to open a secret door. You've joined me at just the right time, folks. Because I've heard that this is good. What happens next? Here we go. Journal update. 2 new journal updates available. We'll look at those later. Oh, we might have we've got a waypoint, so this is going to be a whole new massive area.
Deliver the Night Mother's mercy upon her enemies. Shroud yourself in blackest night.
Oh, it's like chocolate.
Trust your secrets to the night.
Oh, can you tuck me up in bed, Mum? Use. Don't know what I'm using here.
Your party is gathered.
Ooh.
You are ready, or so you hope.
So, do we want to proceed? Depending on your choices, the state of the region could change and some active quests may become unavailable. Alright, let's say no, and let's do a save. And then we've got a save point, haven't we? And then we'll say yes. New Jersey. I tell you, I've been watching a thing, Adam, on Netflix. I think it's on Netflix. What was it called? I can't remember. It was... Oh, The Watcher. It was rubbish. It was terrible. But anyway, it's set in New Jersey, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. I was saying to Little Rock, Arkansas, That's the kind of place I could live.
Your
It's
party
kind of
is
very similar in many ways
ready. Or so you hope.
to the landscape and nature and stuff of where we is here. Go on, get in the water. Go on, Gil. Don't forget your life, mate.
As you
Or
step
matey,
into the
used to be
silent
called
water,
Matey the
a
shampoo.
foreign dread travels through you. It curls its way up your leg, squeezing tight.
Oh. Oh no, what's happened? What's happened? Oh. Oh look, everyone's joined me, that's good news. Her hair has a life of its own, look at it. Oh wow, look at this. It's like a scene from Destiny. Very much like a scene from Destiny. So here we are in a whole new world. Don't you dare close your eyes. Nightsong's prison.
A burden. As if the softest push could send me drifting away.
Yeah, I watched a really interesting article earlier about that, Adam. It was saying how in the the turn of the 20th century, most parts of America were gorgeous, and then they just like money took over, and the strip malls and the 6-lane highways, and now you can't walk anywhere, and they've just kind of ruined it. And she was showing like photo after photo and saying, yep, you're right, they all look like the same place, but they're not. Right, now then, what does we do here? So it looks like we have to get across to there. That crystal looks to be prominent. Hello, crystal. Let's just do a... We've done that vase already. I definitely want to do the eastern seaboard, eastern side of the States. I've done California, I've done LA, I've done San Francisco, I've done half of California, but I want to do the East Coast. I really, really want to do the East Coast. Yeah, you and I share very similar thoughts on matters like this, don't we, my friend? So I can't jump there. That looks like a jump-off point to me. Just on the edge. I reckon about... Not enough space. There. I knew there'd have to be somewhere. Woohoo!
Descend to her.
I literally landed on a skeleton. Oh, hello. Who are you guys? Well, living shadows. Let's quickly explore the area that we're in here. Broken shield, or broken pike. Just don't give them your name, broken pike. Don't want that one. Or that one. What about these dudes here? Longsword. Damaged. Damage is not bad on it though, but I'm not proficient. You see it says in yellow, not proficient with martial weapons, so there's no point in taking this because the perks wouldn't work because I'm a jerk. There's another one there, look. I don't know if I'm just supposed to talk or listen or what the deal is. Let's jump. Incense bowl for when you're incensed. Right. Oh, she's gone. I knew that was going to happen. Got some new music though. I love it when that happens. So many great games coming. I was playing Skull and Bones earlier and thinking, Christ, is Star Wars Outpost, there's Avatar, East of Chingford, there's Mirage, and then you've got loads of other games from like Starfield, and just so many games, so little time. Can I go over there? Yes. Woohoo! And presumably I can get down here as well. Yep. There's no shadow. I don't think, when she's... By the way, I'm playing this on Shadow, in case you were wondering. It's working a treat for me, it really is. Yeah, I am Rouster as well. Which is one of the reasons I'm trying to get through this. I think I'm near the third act, but I've played. Crikey, I don't know how much I've played. Will this even show me in the options? Probably not. I'd have to go to the main menu, but I've certainly put some hours in. But that's because I like to explore everything. Even if I have got the ball. What a numbskull. Ooh, Bank Holiday Monday tomorrow. I could read that like a hole in the head. There we go, jump down there. It's the 6th of September, isn't it, the official launch? Unless you've bought the special duper version, which I have, I think. And then you can play it a few days earlier, I think, if I'm not incorrect. Down, there we go. Oh, skelly bones. Oh, it's getting windy. Can you hear the windy noise? Oh, look at it down there. It's like a vortex or something. Jump. Oh, there. Oh, what's this character locked in the middle here? Oh, we've got a cutscene. Find Ketheric's thorn relic. Looks like we just did.
I felt you coming. The first in a century. You who have come to drive a dagger through my heart.
Same actress.
You who seek to claim the ultimate prize. Present your weapon, soldier. Plunge it
Oh,
into
you say that to all the boys.
I cannot stop you. But know this. I never forget a face.
Fucking no. My daughter's working tomorrow as well, Liam. You're not alone, my friend.
The Spear of Night could be meant to sacrifice the Nightsong. But are you the one supposed to wield it?
I don't know. You're the Nightsong, a person, not a relic. I've come to find the source of Ketheric's invulnerability and end it. What happens if I do as you say, plunge my weapon into your heart? How many times have you given that speech? Killed you. I found a spear that seems intended for that very purpose. Do as she says. All right, see what happens if I do as you say.
Done what your Dark Lady requires. You will have slain a child of Selûne. You will be a Dark Justiciar. Isn't it so? And I will die. Then live. And when the next of your ilk comes with sword aloft or arrow knocked, I'll die again.
Oh, that's a phrase you don't hear very often, but that is a correct phrase. Knocked an arrow.
Shah kept you ignorant, did she? Or was it Ketheric? Perhaps they forgot to tell you they'd make a murderer of you yet. Come. Now is not the time for a crisis of faith. Go on. Kill me! You won't be the first.
I don't know if I'm meant to or not. What do you reckon? What do you reckon, audience? I've come to find the source of Ketheric's and end it. How many times have you given that speech? Kill you, I found the spear. See, I'm intrigued by the bit that said, are you sure it's meant to be you?
No, I will fill every wound. And still I will hurt less than you.
Oh.
Who so utterly yourself defile.
Oh. I don't know that I want to hurt her, really. And I don't know if I'm meant to. See, I'm invincible, so it doesn't matter what I do. Oh well, let's just do it and see what happens.
Is that all?
No.
Was it everything you hoped for? Was it sweet, Sharon? To murder
tasted
a child of
nicer.
Selûne, her daughter, her sword. Congratulations. Your mistress Shah will write your name on her hand. And I will come for you. When the time is right. When your daughters are grown.
I didn't want to hurt you. It was the story made me do it.
When your teeth are yellow as corn and your sleep grows short. And your days are long.
Oh, it's beautifully
and
written.
weary.
As yellow as corn.
That is when this immortal will visit you, Sharon. That is when I will show you what it is to be afraid.
Took long enough to die, though, to be fair.
The Spear of Night could be meant to sacrifice the Nightsong. But are you the one supposed to wield it?
See, that's the second time it's said that. I'm worried. Let me give it to somebody else. Somebody else take it off me. I am not one of Shah's
Do not
servants.
play games with me,
I'm not.
Sharon. You have come to earn your title. To become what... Run along now! Go tell your darling Master Ketherick what a good girl you've been. I showed you my heart. Now,
She's eloquently angry.
young warrior.
You're so true. So,
How will you fly
so
this
true.
place without my helping?
So I'm going to give the sword
Exhausted your-
to the one that's got a weird face.
You will release me.
Like this one here.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
I'm going to go up here as her, and I'm going to nick that sword from Rokk. Can you guess who Rokk is? It's all about the brand. Even in my own little world. Right. Excuse me. It's going to be... Oh, there it is. E. There we go. Right, now let's see. Let's give it a go.
I have all the time in the world.
Have all the time in the world.
The Spear of Night could be meant to sacrifice the Nightsong.
See, it's questioned me again.
The one supposed to wield it?
I don't know. I can't remember. Tell you what, let's have a quick look at the... Oh, it won't let me. Leave her. Because it might not be
Run your
me.
coop all you like, chicken. You cannot fly without my...
Spend your coupons all you like. Right, sorry, didn't mean to do that one. Here we go, journal. Right. Let's look down the bottom. Seek protection from shadow curse. Find a way to protect yourself. Find a Baldur. We found a moon lantern. Yeah. Follow the convoy. Did all that. Find Ketherick's... The relic is a woman who was trapped in the shadow fall by Ketherick. Her fate is in our hands. Doesn't say, does it? That's annoying. I'm going to just pass it round the characters until it never asks me. Yeah, no. We'll give it to... she's brilliant. She's got a really wicked sense of humour, this one. Right. Now your turn for the baton. Here it is. Let's see if she gets questioned.
Free me, and I will...
Yeah, she got the asterisk as well.
Spear of Night could be meant to sacrifice the Nightsong.
But are you the one supposed to wield it? Or is the question of should you wield it at all, irrespective of which character? Let's do the free her from her bonds and see what happens, because it's the kind of thing I would do. Then Ren can write a song about it. It's the kind of thing he likes to do. Yes, I think by the music we did the right thing there.
Our Lady of Silver, hear me.
Oh.
She who guides the Moon Maiden Seluna, mother of the so-called Nightsong. The Nightsong is no more.
Luckily, it didn't let me kill her, did it? We gave her a good slap about her. Oh yeah, look at that. Awesome. She's got wings and everything.
I am resplendent.
You certainly are.
It is your turn, my friend.
You have done what we feared was impossible.
No, give it to the other character. I didn't realise. Not that one.
Is great. So too must be your weapon. You must choose what you will wield. And
No, but I don't want her to wield anything.
thus I have said. Thus will it be so. Are you ready?
Well, no is the honest answer. I'm not really. It's not meant for me. Ready for what? Just do it. What just happened? Get out of this place. For my weapon.
And it shall be yours. And then we're going to
I'll just have to exchange it.
Thor.
Oh, we're going to do that, are we? She is pretty tough, mind you. Oh, look at those wings. It looks mega. What happened? When? Hey, what? Oh, portal. Oh, look at this. Acolyte. Ceremonia Alarum. And 95 XP. We freed Nightsong and have been blessed by Selûne for saving her daughter. I've received a glowy stick. I'm up for that. So, let's have a look in the journal. And complete. So that's that one. Get out of it, piece of text. Get off. Doo-doo-doo. We freed Nightsong and she flew across the shadow-cursed lands to Moonrise Towers, where the Grimble Grumbles live, where she intends to face Ketheric Thorm with a M. Assault Moonrise. So we've got Moonrise Towers. We freed Nightsong and she flew across the da-da-da. So have we done it then? Have we hide completed? I don't know. I'm not sure if there's still that little bit left. Anyway, go through the portal, and what's going to happen is... Let's have a look at that weapon first that we just acquired. The Moonlight Glaive. Oh, look at that. 7 to 19 damage, man. It's got 10 plus 5 dice. And it glows, look. It shows with it shines with a glowing light. Actually, it's got loads of perks as well. I'll let you have that one. So let's go and, oh, she's got it on there already. Nice. It's not glowing very much, is it? Let's be honest. Through the portal! No, come back, you got to press X. Don't just walk.
I'm a bit busy at the moment.
Well, no, I'm not trying to talk, I'm trying to... There we go.
You finally showed
Yes.
yourself.
Have a safe
When I
trip
tried
through the
avoiding
portal,
it,
says
I
yours.
had a choice to make. In the heart of Lady Shah's domain.
Oh, this was her girlfriend. I kind of left her
Denied me
behind.
that chance. Now my future is gone.
Oh no, she was meant to do it.
Blown ashes and wasted.
Oops!
I can no longer suffer your company. Be
No.
grateful I don't rid myself of
Well,
it.
we could go back and do it again with her. And she might have ended up killing her anyway. Oh no! I reckon I should go back. I should go. I did what's best. I'm really sorry.
I did once. You would be wise.
Oh no! Look, we've lost our companion, D'Artagnan. I'm gonna. I can't. I've got to load it back. See if we go to this point. We could whip through it really quick because we don't need to find stuff. We know exactly what we need to do now. But I've got to go and pick her up, so I need to leave somebody behind. So we'll go back to camp, drop somebody off, pick her up. She can have the task because she just got a massive strop on and she was out of here. So we just do that. It'll be fine. It'll be all good. It'll be fine. Right, what have we got on the old notifications down here then? What's going on in the world? Iran says uranium enrichment continues based on domestic law. Right, here we go. Right, okay. So let's go back to camp. And whilst in camp, we need to get rid of one of these. Let's get rid of Lizelle. Let's get rid of her. What did you... Oh no, we've got to go up and see her and say we don't want her to be with us anymore. It's very sad when you have to do this. I don't know what he's all about. I've never had to do anything with him. Right, this way. Doobie 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 doo. Doobie 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 doo. Where is it? Is she down here? Well, a character's down here. It doesn't really matter, I don't think, which one we ditch. Alright, we'll ditch her for now.
Soldier?
Yo!
Sounds boring.
Never mind.
Yes.
No, I didn't mean to press that.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Really?
Yeah, really.
Oh, fine. I'll be here eating dirt or whatever.
You'll be fine. I'll be back in. I won't be long. There's some stuff I need to do to stop our character from leaving. Right, now let's go and get her to join us. I think this is her here. We'll have a little bit of sweet talk, because she'll talk about love and stuff.
I can't believe it. I can't believe we found the Dark Lady's sacred crucible.
Right, come and join me then. What do you think of it? It's great, isn't it? Dear. What will you do to the Nightsong? Come on, we need to make her join. Tell me you know of the place. Tell me what you know. No, I don't want to ask her questions. This is a place where you become entitled to do your dream might soon be realised.
No, overwhelmed.
Skip.
The gauntlet, the old... Very serious of you.
Oh.
But go ahead.
Turn to other matters is what we need. I want to join me.
All right. Some company wouldn't hurt on the road.
God, she's so entitled. Right, she's now part with us, so we could have a sleep. We don't really need it. We're going to go straight back and quickly do it again.
Undertook their final preparations.
Let me choose her. Oh no, she needs to be leveled up. She's actually quite significantly underpowered. I don't think it matters for this though. Yeah, just accept it all. Hey Michael, how are you, my friend? Happy Sunday. It's quite late, isn't it? 11:10, just noticed. Right, let's just whip through quickly. Vox. When you say Vauxhall Corsa, do you mean Vauxhall Corsa, as in VAUXHAL, as opposed to Vauxhall? I used to have a Corsa many years ago. Actually, it was stolen and then recovered. Didn't want it back. It was in the right state. Insect plague. Right, almost there. 2 more. And then should be the same level. Go as high as 12 and that's it. Wow, look at all this stuff. And actually we could replace that one. We don't need all the health stuff because we're immortal. What's that? Create the undead? That could be fun, couldn't it? Accept all of those. There we go. Get this one more and that's it. And this one doesn't do a great deal, so just choose any old thing. Any old thing. Right, get out of there. Let's get on with the job in hand. Here we go. So, What's she going around there for? What are you doing? I just
Nothing. She
quickly
pays you no
whip
heed,
through.
remaining on
Wisdom,
her
use
knees.
leave her to her prayers. See, we're going to get a slightly different
Feel your
story
mind
with her.
slip
I'd forgotten
into
this was all to do with her.
But you are not the only one present. There is another, ancient, commanding, rendered from purest darkness. Shah.
Take my spear. Step forward and
It's all good because we've met her. She's all right. She's quite nice. She's got a lovely set of wings on her.
Here.
Sorry, whatever you think. You're here to kill a child of Seluna. I heard it all, and I can't let that happen. Whatever you think you're going to do in there, forget it. I'm sorry I couldn't help myself. I deserve to know. Well, you don't really, do you?
Yes, you could have.
Oh,
Don't
I've just
pretend
made a
otherwise.
mistake. Can't we just be friends again? Oh no, I don't want to just choose these. It's going to upset her.
You'd be wise. Not that it matters. But her... Just
Move on.
remember what I said. Let me do what I need to.
Right, come on. Get in. We need to move on.
He is
Yes, I'm very sure. Right, a few jumps. Can whip through. Here we go.
Talk later.
I feel lighter. I'm
Do
burning.
do 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 do.
This push could send me drifting away.
Stop it. Stop it. Oh, flipping heck. Where are they? Where have they all gone? Ah, there they are. Right. Need you to jump to about there. There. Yeah, it really is, Michael. So much better. I mean, I say, you know, look, I know
See my
a lot of the purist players would say that that's not the case. But I'm just a bear of too little patience, quite honestly, and this just, for me, just works so much easier. And it's how people are going to play it when it's on console, of course. Using the controller, I think it works really well. Right, we're almost there. Oops. There we go.
Emptied my heart of falsehoods. I have vanquished your foes.
descend to her.
Nearly there.
Oh, I've got to pick up the sword thing, haven't I? Unless no, I don't have it. Oh, you know what? I've gone. The flipping what's her face has got it, hasn't she? We left her behind with it. Hopefully, it's here somewhere. Oh no! Oh, what an idiot! We might be able to avoid just by saving her. Oh no! I can't believe I did that. I left the weapon on the character that we dispatched.
Be done as sure as night will fall.
Oh, it was bound to say you can't go any further without the thing. I'm 90% certain. Let's have a quick look at the other. No, we don't need to do that. Just go up and come down to Rokk stuff. Fairly certain I would have done. What a numpty. Alright, well, we'll see. Yeah, I do you know what? I couldn't have played it with a keyboard and mouse. I mean, I couldn't anyway, because it's not, that's not the environment that I play. I mean, I play, most of the time I'm playing PC games, but I'm playing them with a controller. In fact, some of my favourite games are keyboard and mouse only, and I never play them. For that reason. Invalid target. Where am I supposed to go here? That one? Yeah. I hope it doesn't prevent us from... Right, here we go. We'll zip whip
Not
through
a
these.
dagger, a spear. My Lady Shah's spear. Her fate is mine to seal. Let me...
The fate you seal is your own. To be a Dark Justiciar is to turn your heart from everything but loss.
Yeah, it was different dialogue, you see, with her.
Until, of course, your mistress inevitably discards you.
You feel Shadowheart bristling. This is important to her. But your bond is strong. You may yet be able to sway her from the path of... And Nightsong is not blind to your conflict. Behind that
Trust
raging
Shadowheart.
heart
No, we
is
don't
the
do that.
restless beat of one who knows too well that her fate has...
If I have to step over your corpse to fulfill what Lady Shah asks of me, so be it. Your choice.
You don't get a lot of options. I want to fight her. That would be no different to just letting her wander off. I don't want to give her my support either. Would she do the right thing? Ah, well, we can voice our dissent.
Well, well, well. What's that I sense? Do you know what I am, little...
What did you say?
Much has been promised to you, hasn't it? But what has been...
It's got to give you an option to save her at some point, because that's how we progressed and got the wings and the sword and stuff. Salune! Perhaps she deserves a piece of death and of misery. Persuasion, don't do it, Shadowheart. Don't kill her, you regret it. She knows something about you. Spare her and see what she has to say. Oh, she got it. Okay. What's she gonna do? Ah, she chose the right path. Green light. Do.
Not what will happen. What will you do? Your part, lay a hand on me in friendship, not quite Sharon. And I will fight the battle that has been waiting for me this last century. Then, up.
Oh, we chose the right story. Woohoo! It was worth going back. Even just to hear this lovely little bit of music.
Our Lady of Silver.
There she goes.
You have given me a great gift.
It's gorgeous.
Don't you find it oh so curious that you would spurn your Dark Lady? Perhaps you feel a stirring of the truth already. But that will come later. There is a battle yet to be fought. You have done what we feared was impossible. You have released me from a century of sorrow. Your power is great. So too must be your weapon. You must choose what you will wield.
Your mighty weapon.
Provide. Thus I have said. Thus will it be so. Are you ready?
Can you kick it? Yes.
And it shall be yours. And then, we're going to kill Ketheric Thorn.
Fly. Yoo-hoo!
We need to leave. Lady Shah won't stand for us to be here, not after what we did. I'm not sure there's a place that's far enough away for me to go. Lady Shah must be angry. There's only silence. Let's get out of here, please. Whatever's coming, I don't want to be in the heart of the Shadowfell when it finds me. The Nightsong will be headed for Moonrise Towers. We'd better get there and see what she's unleashed against Ketheric Thorn.
What? No portal? Oh, there it is. Oh, yes. Now we've got our glowy stick. And this time we're going to give it to you. Oh, what's happened? We didn't see this before, did we? Oh, because it went back and she got all upset and stuff. William! How are you, my friend? How far from the end am I, William? I'm assuming I'm probably not even halfway through, am I? I've spent hours and hours.
Such a terrible place. I should leave.
Yeah, of course you will, brother. Of course you will. You're there, are you? Nah, you ain't dancing with the devil, mate. You're flirting with the angels. That's what you're doing. You be good, brother. Exiting Act 2. Yeah, that's what I thought. Another 50 hours. I must have spent 100 hours in it already.
In her blood be anointed, dark Justicia.
Do. I like to explore everything. That's my problem. See, like, we didn't go up these stairs before we exit. Sometimes they have little chests and things hidden away. I don't want an incense bowl. Right, let us exit. Awesome. Or 20.
I feel the shadow.
Well, more likely 50 with me, to be honest.
Don't seem to be harming me.
What happened? You were missing for a moment.
I thought I was done for. I thought perhaps I might have been dead. This is all like some sort of terrible dream. But it's real, isn't it? I stood before the Nightsong. I heard Lady Shah's words. And I failed her. Worse than failed her, I defied her. Just because of what that Asimar said. I tried to leave.
William's finished it. You did it in about 120, didn't you, William?
Punished me for failing her. I thought I knew the limit of pain that the incurable wound could inflict.
But doesn't that include the time that you played it before, or was
no
that
idea.
just for this time around? But you've gone back. You completed it. Am I right? In 120, and then you've gone back and done different characters and stuff.
My hair was on fire. I thought I'd claw my own face off with the pain. But then she released me. Banished me, more like. She said I was an outcast. That all of her children would know me and revile me.
Shadowheart looks distraught, abandoned by her goddess and all former allies.
Wow.
And as for her divine magic, admitting who empowers her now may break her spirit for good.
I suppose I do, don't I? You've done more to help me than my faith has in recent times, if I'm honest. Thank you.
You're welcome.
There's been something between us for some time. A connection. More than friends. I recognized it, but didn't act on it. I thought my faith was the most important thing in my life. I couldn't have been more wrong. I've squandered too much time already. I want to be with you.
Oh, a bit of
Now,
tongue
but
gymnastics.
Do you want the same?
Ooh. Oh no, she hasn't got a choice. Oh, I do. I thought I don't. Yes.
It wasn't too long ago that I could never imagine smiling again. Shows what I know. Nightsong promised she'd tell me something about myself. I need to speak with her as soon as I can. what she said to me back in the Shadowfell about the wolves. That's no coincidence. She took flight to hunt down Ketheric Thorm. All I can do is help hasten his demise, and hope that answers soon follow.
Oh, my bum's gone numb. How are you feeling, Saloon? Thank you for saving our daughter, Saloon. I'm here for you if you need me. I thought you might need me. Now, shall I go to defend you now? Some matters I wanted to discuss. I need you to just leave. Just leave. Oh. Yes, come on. I want to go. Do. Ah, we're back in castle. So that's the end of this entire thing, isn't it? I don't need to deal with... I've got to go back now, I guess. We follow free to go back to Moonrise Towers. But I'm not going to, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually going to call it an evening. That's a good 2 hours of streaming. That's an hour more than I normally do. But it's been fun. I've enjoyed that. Let me just do a quick little save. There we go. Plus, let's go back to our main menu. Boom. Boom. I want to see, does it tell you? I think it tells you how long you've been playing on the main menu. My guess is around 90-ish hours, maybe more. Let's have a look. Yeah, I didn't say. Don't say. We can find out. Actually, Steam's not particularly useful for this because I've noticed that if you play it on GeForce Now and then you play it outside of GeForce Now, one shows you different times when you look at their various Steams. But as it happens, I've hardly played it on GeForce Now. So let's have a quick look on here. It should say it says 83.7 hours, but I played 83 hours ages ago. That ain't true. But then I suppose it depends what GeForce says. GeForce! Let's see what it says on their Steam. Well, little update. So, if you've got GeForce, you may or may not know this, but you can now play games, a selection of games from Game Pass. There it is. The only downside is, at the moment, you have to log in to Microsoft every time you play. But there's quite a decent selection of PC games. So, let's have a look. If we go to Baldur's Gate... I don't know if I could be bothered, to be honest. So yeah, I don't normally play it on GeForce Now because you can't use mods, basically. Thank you. We'll take all the good vibes. Yeah, you'll be absolutely fine, my friend. Absolutely fine. And it's another little chapter, isn't it? Moving forward. It can only be positive. What's that? A second trunk cabinet would look like. Oh, don't go there. I'm not worried about it can't sync because I'm only interested in seeing what it says I have done here. 83.7, so it concurs. That's weird. I could have sworn I'd done 80 odd a while back. Anyway, it is what it is. So that would be about right, wouldn't it, William? You did the whole thing in 120. Let's call it 80 for argument's sake, so that would get me up to about 130. You're vastly more experienced with your 1,000 originally. So that would kind of be about correct, actually. about another 50 hours. Well, I can't see me getting to Starfield in a week. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Right, shut that down. Yeah. Well, I feel a bit of a heel letting you go now, but as long as you make it, mate. Yeah. No, yeah, of course there are. And I see this very much as a long-term game anyway, you know, one that you can sort of pick up again in a little while. And who knows, Starfield may turn out to be a pile of poo. I mean, you know, hype and all that. We'll see. Anyway, it is 11:30 in England, Leicestershire, so I definitely do need to turn in. William, good luck for tomorrow, my friend. We're all thinking of you and wishing you the absolute best. And I can't for 1 minute, you know, pretend to understand what you're feeling and going through. And I'm sure, you know, no matter what we say, at the end of the day, you're the one that has to go through it. And you know that whatever happens, it's going to have pros and cons. But I'm absolutely convinced it's the right thing to do. And for you, it's going to be vastly more pros than cons. And anyway, I need you back, mate. I've got to get you back. I've got to get you back in my streams. It's no good. Can't have you just turning up on Bjorn's show all the time. But I'll be definitely thinking of you. What time? So it's on the 28th, is it? You're up? Let's see. I had to get rid of GeForce. Let's close that down. Do you know what time you're going in tomorrow? Just so I've roughly got an idea on the clock, as it were. I so like Shadow. I really do. It's just... It may as well just be a PC sat here. So good. So good. Let's see how my short's doing that I put up earlier. My little Loch Ness one. Dee 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 dee. Oh look, I'm still live. Of course I am. Let's have a quick look at the shorts. Where is it? No, that's the Beach at Night, 351. That one's got. Oh, can't. 64. That's not bad for the first hours or twos. Yeah, I love it. Honestly, really like it. And I keep saying to people, because people go, oh, but it's, it's a cost. It costs this, it costs that. And I always say, the thing is, go to shadow.tech. The thing is, I look at it this way. Pricing. Where's the pricing? So it's from £33 a month, but truthfully, you'll probably want to go with the top end, with its sort of 30, 80-ish card, which adds a further 15 or so quid, I think. Yeah, so the top end is 50 quid. And you look at that, you think, 50 quid? But I say, if you were to buy a £2,000 plus PC and pay it off monthly, this is like 4 years of payments, the 50 quid a month. And on top of that, they're upgrading the hardware all the time. I mean, if you buy your PC, it's out of date in 6 months. Well, they'll be putting in new GPUs and CPUs and stuff, and adding new features all the time as well. Plus, I think to myself, if you've got a mobile phone contract, you probably are paying £30, £40 a month just for a phone. And nobody thinks twice about that. It comes around, the year comes around, they choose a new model. This is just constant. So, truthfully, I mean, obviously they're giving me this at the moment, but it's a finite deal. I think after 6 months, it's over. But I'm actually seriously thinking of carrying it on because to be able to play the game and stream it locally, which is what I was doing tonight, works so well for me. It didn't crash, nothing. If I try doing it locally, it just crashes. OBS takes up too much stuff. Yeah, I mean, obviously, if it's all use case, isn't it? If you don't use a PC a great deal, but the reason I do it, the reason I do PC gaming is really, really simple. Because I've got, I've got a PS5, I've got an Xbox Series X, and the reason is price, quite simply. So, for example, Atlas Fallen, and this is actually in euros because it thinks I'm in France. Let me go to GBP. There we go. Atlas Fallen, 28 quid. Let's see how much it is on the PlayStation Store. Is that it? That's the US store. UK. Why would Star Trek Fleet Command hijack PlayStation Store UK? Oh, I suppose it's free to play. PlayStation Store. Here we go. What was it called again? Atlas Fallen. Right, okay. So let's see how much Atlas Fallen is. Atlas Fallen. 50 quid. If I want to just play it on PlayStation versus $27.99. That's why I play on PC. But I have set everything up like a console. So whether it's GeForce Now or whether I'm using my Ally or whether I'm using Moonlight to stream from the PC to my TV, I'm not sat here keyboard and mousing it like Windows. I mean, you just play the game. It's no different. But you still get a better fidelity, even though the next-gen consoles are great. They're still not as good as a decent PC. They're not. So that's why if I will, unless it is an exclusive to PlayStation or Xbox. But you see, with Xbox, I've got Ultimate, so any new games come out for free anyway, pretty much. Any new games that they have. So that's why I don't, and I do. It is a pay. I would even. I don't know. I love having my PlayStation. It's true. I do love my DualSense, but look at that. It's 30 quid difference, almost. Certainly 25 quid. Everything's like that. Everything is 30, 40% cheaper. So it's for saving money more than anything. Plus, Steam is great because if you install it, pretty much anything you buy on CD keys, by the way. The prices, if you go direct to Steam, are very similar, in truth. But buying it from CD keys, which I've done forever, and it's never been an issue for me. But when you play on Steam, it's, wherever you play, the saves are centralized. So when you pick it up on a different machine or a different platform, you've still got all your saves, like Ubisoft, which is brilliant. But any road up. That's why I it depends, if you buy games a lot and you have a big chunk of budget that you set aside for 60, 70 quid for a game, then that's fine. But I would prefer to save 30 or 40%, get the same, if not better, experience, which is why I do that. But there you go. It's horses for courses, isn't it? Innit, mate? PlayStation Store games are expensive, yeah. Can always pick up a disc version, that's true, but then that's a pain. Particularly if you have the digital PS5. But they won't make it more cost effective because that's where they make vastly more profit. They've got no distribution costs. They've got a tiny amount of storage. No reproduction, no distribution. And so therefore, 20-odd% of the cover price is pure profit versus selling the physical. So they could, but they don't because they make more profit. And you're right, you can buy them cheaper. I mean, the physical are cheaper, but that's because they have a retail discount built in, and it's up to the retailer how much of that they pass on to the customer, the consumer, and they pass most of it on because they're lost leaders. Oh, Rokk, I found out the other day, my work mum used to be your next door neighbour. No. Where? Because I've lived in lots of different places. Your work mum, that's cute. My next door neighbour. So, let me think. I've lived with Mrs. Rokk, I've lived in 3 different places. But before that, I have lived in 2 different countries and probably about 15 or 20 different houses. So Alphington, yeah, okay, but that still would be 3. Your work mum. Well, it wouldn't be where I'm living now, because the only people I've lived next door to aren't a million miles away from your age, except for a very elderly couple who are dead, so it wasn't them, which would leave it to be Wesley or Chantry. Is she called Martin, and is her husband called Martin? And she got a son and I think a daughter. I don't want to say names and stuff. Am I correct? I've forgotten her name actually, which is why I went for the husband. But that would probably be correct. They moved. They're not there anymore, if it's the people I'm thinking. They were lovely, actually. Really nice. Yep, there you go. I hit it, yeah. She's lovely. Well, say hi. And we still have that house, by the way, Sharon, that's it. We still have that house. We rent it out. We kept it, and we rent it out. We've just gotten, my wife's just been spending 6 weeks doing the whole place up. Not just the kitchen, the whole house. And we've got new tenants that are moving in next week, actually, from South Africa. So, yeah, that's good news. That's excellent news. Oh, bless her. Yeah, she's lovely. Say hi to Sharon. But yeah, I haven't seen them for a long time. You're sharing some chips, are you, mate? But you see, your chips are going to be crisps, what we call crisps, because chips to us are like, oh, okay. Yeah, chips to us are like potatoes. Yeah, I mean, we haven't, I think they would have been neighbours to us about 15 years ago. So, yeah, that's a while back, wasn't it? Wow. You were talking about fries. Oh, well done. See, you were on the money, my friend. You were doing the lingo thing, weren't you? That's absolutely brilliant. Right. I'm so cozy here now. This is why I'm not closing it down. And I don't have an outro. Actually, I do have a new outro. Well, it's the same animation, but I've got new music. So I've taken this animation that I always have on this kind of video, and I've put different music at the front and different music at the end. So I'll play them both and you'll see my point. But I'll let you go. And it's a bank holiday in the UK tomorrow, but I'm still planning on doing a show. So I will see you tomorrow. And I'm going to play the intro. And you'll see, if you're canny, you'll hear it. There's different music. It's very subtle, but it is different. And I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Have a lovely rest of your Sunday. Sam, have a fantastic Cornish break. William, we're all thinking of you, my friend, and can't wait to hear of how successful it's gone, which I'm sure will be the case. And the rest of you guys, thanks for joining me. Really, really appreciate it. And I will hopefully see you tomorrow. Intro followed by outro. It's very short.